When a content creator helps somebody out and then does a video about it, you're just doing it for the views. You're not doing it because you were doing something nice. So y'all are saying that you don't want to see us post about stuff that we do that's nice. But then if we don't post about it, you get comments like this. You haven't once used your platform to help anyone, not once. Sad. Before you comment something like this, you better know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm only gonna show you one video because I'm not trying to be on here. This video right here, Maui fires. Let me know if you know where I can donate to someone who lived on Maui. I donated thousands of dollars to people straight to their Venmo, straight to their GoFundMes. But of course, most of y'all probably didn't see that video because it only has 220,000 views. People don't want to see this type of content from me. Or maybe I'm just not great at delivering this type of content. I'm not really sure. The money that I make on TikTok, I help many foundations with. I donated to the people in Asheville. I donated to the people in Florida from the hurricanes that just passed through. And on top of that, this video is over a minute long. Today's Thursday, so on Saturday, I'm gonna look and see how much money I've made off this video, and I'm gonna donate it to the top liked comment of the foundation of whatever you guys want me to donate it all to. And I know I don't have to do any of this. Content creators can use their platforms for whatever they want. If you want to grow a page full of millions of followers and use it to help people, you should do that. But not everybody wants to see this type of content from me. This post probably won't get very many views, which proves my point. It blows my mind how many creators get asked this question and then they answer it and they alienate half of their followers, no matter what you say. The number one rule of bartending, and I have seen it firsthand, because I heard this number one rule, like no politics in the bar. But then it's okay if we all agree, right? And then somebody else walks up. I have had to call the police on people. I have seen people threaten other people's lives. Yeah, take that crap outside. No politics in the bar. I have never, not once, talked about politics, and I don't plan on starting. There are people that I'm really good friends with that vote opposite of me, and I just agree to disagree. Who you vote for doesn't dictate if I'm gonna buy a product from you. If I want the product, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care who you voted for. It's not gonna dictate where I go, whose establishment I spend my money in. This is also no hate to anybody that does political content, but for people to come to somebody's page that never speaks on politics to ask them who they're voting for is wild to me. I don't get why you guys do that. Hey, can I get a Jack and Coke? Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, we had a really good time last weekend. I'm so glad to hear that. Jack and Coke? Yeah, I gotcha. What would you like to get? Tito's and soda. What's the last name? Miller? Okay, gotcha. Hey, I ordered a Jack and Coke. Yeah, I'm making yours next. Black cherry white claw. There you go, girl. That'll be $6. Out of 10, I'll get you some change. Keep the change. Thanks, girl. Appreciate you. Modelo? Yeah. There you go. You want me to leave it open or close it out? Open? Gotcha. Excuse me. Yeah? You told me you were making a Jack and Coke for me? I did say that, yeah. Didn't you say last weekend that you were gonna tip me 20% plus the $5 that I took out of my tip jar to give you so you could tip the band because you don't want to use the ATM? I did. Here you go, sir. Thank you. Yeah, you did. And then you left $0 on your $75 tab, so I did a $20 tip because 20% of $75 is $15 plus the $5 tip that you took out of my tip jar. And then you disputed it and won, so I had to pay that money back to the owner. No, that must have been someone else. Was it? So you're saying your last name isn't Biggerstaff? It is Biggerstaff. How did you know that? Because after you asked me for cash out of my tip jar, I asked you what your last name was, and you said Biggerstaff, and I told you I was gonna write a note. Well, I don't remember any of that. Well, I don't remember the price of a Jack and Coke, but that's gonna be $40 cash. Sure, whatever. Yeah, you got the cash? Where's my drink? When you give me the cash, I'll make your drink. $40 for a Jack and Coke. Yeah, a Jack and Coke is $11. Plus the $20 that I had to pay back because you disputed the credit card tip of $20 that I added to your tab last weekend. And then a $9 convenience fee. So you're really charging me $40 for a Jack and Coke? Yep, cash. Well, I don't have any cash. We're going through this again. There's an ATM right over there. Who's next? Okay, here's my $40. Can I get my Jack and Coke now? Yeah? There you go. I'll take another Jack and Coke, and I'll start a tab this time. Start you a tab this time? Sure. There you go. And here's your Jack and Coke. This skit is also made up, but in the skit, like when you watch a movie that didn't actually happen, 3 Jack and Cokes later, so now his open tab is at $44. I need to close out. It's bigger staff if you didn't remember. Sure. There you go. Have a good night. Who's this? $0 on 44? Girl, look at this. This sucks. Yeah, I knew that would happen. That's why I underpoured all his drinks. And the first Jack and Coke that he got, I made him pay $40 for the $20 that he disputed last week, plus a $9 convenience fee, and then the price of the Jack and Coke was $11. So we actually still made 20%. Nice. He really thought he was doing something by not tipping us, didn't he? Yeah, and I guarantee you he left pretty sober. Don't screw over your bartender. I've done so many tests on this. I've gone to people's pages that have barely any followers and barely any views to be able to test this theory. So I go back to like their first videos from like maybe a year and a half ago. I'll watch the video 20 times in a row. 20 times in a row. So I don't go out of the video. When I refresh it, it'll say I only watched it 1 time. So I know that time that I watched it 20 times in a row is going towards watch time. When you watch somebody's video like 5 times in a row and you don't exit out of it and go back to it, it's only counting it 1 time. Once you go back to it and watch it again, it counts each time. So I wanted to see how many times it would count each time. So after I'd watched this person's video 20 times in a row in the video, I went out of it, refreshed it, and then watched it, and then went out of it again. I did that 20 times. And do you know how many views it had after that? It had 21 more views than it had when I first saw the video. So repeat views, when you don't go out of it and go back into it, they do not count as an extra view. They just count towards watch time. But if you were to get out of that video and then go back to that video and watch it again, it does count as an extra view. But it would not count as a qualified view if they had over 10,000 followers and they were part of the creator program. Hey, Michelle, I want to introduce you to one of our bartenders. Michelle, this is Mike. He's a really good friend of mine. You look thirsty, dude. So Michelle will get you set right up. Hey, Mike. It's nice to meet you. I'm Michelle. It's nothing against you. It's just after COVID, I don't shake people's hands anymore. No worries. Either way, it's nice to meet you. Would you like something to drink? Yes. I will do a Tito's and soda, please. Tito's and soda. There you go. Thank you. Do you mind if I get a lime? Oh, sure. That was my bad. I just assumed you didn't want one. There you go. Why would you assume I didn't want one? Don't vodka sodas always come with a lime? Well, they do. But it was just because you didn't want to... You know what? I don't know. It's been a long week. At least you picked a juicy one. Look how much juice is coming out of that one. Hey, girl, you won't believe this. This guy that I just met over here, I tried to shake his hand and he wouldn't shake my hand. And then he asked for fruit in his drink. Oh no, bless his heart. Like, who's gonna tell him? He saw you put that lime on that drink with your hand, right? Yeah, I ain't telling him shit. Thank you to everybody that's been checking in on me. I know the last time that I posted was on Wednesday. Today is Sunday. And that is the longest by far that I've ever gone without posting a video. I have felt so shitty. Like, so Ryder goes to daycare 3 days out of the week while he's with me, just for half days, because I like him to be around other kids and to learn in a classroom-like setting. So every day I would wake up with him and I would get him ready for daycare, and I would struggle the whole time doing it. And then I would drop him off at daycare looking a hot mess, and then I would come home and go right back to sleep until he had to be picked up. And then I would get him from daycare and struggle to give him a bath. I could barely take care of myself, let alone take care of a toddler. And I was trying to feed him and play with him and give him love, and also not give him what I had, because I was told by the doctor that I was contagious. I dropped him off with his dad at our normal meeting time, and then the weekend came and I was supposed to bartend. I had to call out. I couldn't breathe. I was having these coughing spells. I still can't, it's like I'm wearing earplugs. I can't hear out of anything. It's because so I went back to the doctor today, and they gave me a breathing treatment, because they tested me for COVID and they tested me for the flu. It was negative for both of those. I thought I had pneumonia because I couldn't stop coughing. I was not getting better, and I was only sleeping and drinking water, and that was it. I couldn't eat. I would like sometimes throw up what I would eat, but I did not run a fever. That's the thing. I was not running a fever. I wasn't going anywhere because I didn't want to give this to anybody. So I was just chilling at home, sleeping and drinking water, barely surviving. Felt like I was dying. And when I went back to the doctor today, she told me, do you know what she told me? Because I finished all of the amoxicillin that she gave me for my ear infection. So she checks my ears. She's like, they're not infected, but you have a bunch of fluid buildup back there. And so we needed to drain. So she gave me some like Claritin D for that. It's like over the counter. I got some. It seems to be working. Like I felt a little bit of something about an hour ago. So I'm excited about that. Then she prescribed me some steroids because she gave me a breathing treatment. And I started feeling a lot better. Like I could actually breathe. And that was a new thing because I have been feeling, and it's not a virus. It's not bacterial infection. It's allergies. Are you serious? I never in my life have heard of allergies putting somebody out like this ever before. This is insane.